I went outside to go for my walk, but I saw like that green trash bin you gotta roll back, ready to be rolled back, like the garbage man had come. I hate touching that thing, literally. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. Why do I have to touch it? Like, let a man do it. And normally I do let men do it, but this time I knew I had to do it. So I walk up to the garbage bin and I grab it with both hands. The second, I'm already cringing thinking about it. I grab it with both hands and I pull it back to the side of my home. And I was disgusted because I hate touching that thing. I just hate it. I don't know. It's just barbaric to me. I hate it. And I went inside my house to like wash my hands really quick because I'm kind of a germaphobe in that aspect. But as I was washing my hands, I couldn't help but smile because I had just done something I absolutely hate. I had done something that literally made me cringe, that I was disgusted by. And I knew what that meant. I knew I just proved to myself that I am the type of person who can do something I feel so much resistance to. Just by taking out that trash can, I proved that to myself. I built up my discipline through that. Notice I didn't say I built up my discipline by running 5 miles a day. I'm saying that I took the garbage bin from the side of the road back to the house and I could feel my discipline growing. Why? How? Most people will tell you to do a lot of things. I'm telling you to do something that you feel resistance to. That's small. Like taking out trash can. Why? Because that's how you practice discipline. That's how you become disciplined. You don't become disciplined by doing the hardest things out there. You practice discipline by doing the small things every single day that prove to you that you are a person who can do things you feel resistance to. Because that's literally what discipline is. Discipline is seeing something you don't want to do, you feel resistance, and you do it anyway. But most people, when they're trying to build a discipline, when they're trying to be more disciplined, they pick the hardest thing up there. That's going to knock them out the ring every time. They never start small. But life doesn't change with the big things. Life changes with the small things. And if you're here, it's because you want to build discipline, you want to be more structured in your life, you want to have control of your life, and you want to feel like you're getting somewhere. You want to feel empowered. But you just lack that ability to fight through the resistance because you haven't been training your discipline. Like if you went to a gym, you wouldn't go and pick the highest weight. You'd go and pick the weight that you can lift. Years ago, back when I was the lazy, unmotivated version of myself, I tell myself every day, I'm going to sweep my carpet in my college dorm. It's like a carpet you can pick up. Like it didn't fill the whole floor, but there was a small rug. And let me tell you something. Every freaking day, that carpet got dirty. And I'd have to sweep it. And I hated it. I'm telling you. I remember one time I came home. It was late. And I saw my carpet was dirty. I want nothing more than to get to bed. I felt so much resistance. But I got the broom and I swept it. And I remember as I was sweeping, I thought to myself, that's crazy. Like I really did not want to do this. Like every part of me did not want to do this. But I still did it. And that's when it clicked on me that is how you build discipline. By practicing your ability to feel resistance and go through it on the small things you can manage because the small things won't burn you out. And so then I started looking for other ways to feel resistance and push through it. I started making my bed every morning. I started washing the dishes as soon as I was done with it. I started reading 5 pages of a book every day. Small things. And by building that up, when it came to bigger things, like starting a business and being consistent with that, learning more, getting on YouTube and practicing my speaking skills when no one was watching my videos. It was easy for me to do that because I was basically a pro at feeling resistance and walking through it. And that's exactly why I chose to take that trash can back, because I felt resistance to it. And I'm always looking for that, because this is an everyday thing. You have to practice discipline in the small every single day you can. Otherwise, that muscle, the discipline muscle, will get weak. That's why I make sure to wash my dishes when I'm done. If I see the trash getting full, I'll take out the trash. Even if I don't feel like it, I make myself clean up the bathroom in my bedroom every Sunday. Even if it doesn't need cleaning, I will clean a clean bathtub. Why? Because I don't feel like doing it. I don't have to. But that resistance is what I need. That's why I floss my teeth every morning. That's why I sweep the floors. That's why I do these inconvenient things that most people will push off for tomorrow, because I know that I'm building up the skill for when I need something bigger. When I need to be able to have the discipline for bigger things. Like when I used to run 3 miles every day, I stopped because my shoes messed up and I just never went out to get a new pair of shoes. Other things have been popping up as far as like finances, but that's neither here nor there. But I was able to do that for so long because I had built the discipline of being able to just not want to do something and do it. Like with these YouTube videos, don't feel like doing it, I'm still going to do it. I built the discipline through the small. And so for you, I just want you to know that you have to practice discipline, so that when it comes to the bigger things that really matter, you can take it on. And I've given you so many examples of how you can practice discipline. But just make sure that you're doing something small. Do something small that you feel resistance to, and that will be the biggest change for you. So right now, what are you practicing? Are you practicing your discipline? Are you practicing being average? Honestly, is the first thing you do when you wake up is get on your phone and scroll? Do you entertain yourself more than you grow? Do you complain and whine and play the victim? In the small things in life. Because if that's what you're doing, what happens when it comes to the big things you want? You're going to play it average because you're practicing being average. So you got to change what you're practicing. Practice being a winner. And one of the ways you practice your discipline through small things. So today I'm going to challenge you. Do something you don't feel like doing. That might be washing your dishes. That might be making up your bed, cleaning up your room. That might be taking out the trash. Whatever you feel resistance to, do it. And every single day, just choose one thing to practice building your discipline with. And I promise you, within a month, you will see a difference. And that's going to become addicting to you. And you're not going to want to quit. Now, if you got this far, that means you are an ambitious person. But you aren't working on those ambitions. You think you're lazy. You have no discipline. You're just not where you want to be at. And why am I saying this? Because I make videos for people like that. So if you got this far to the end, you are like that. If you need help, if you want to kickstart your journey into becoming the 1%, to changing things, to finally being on your feet and feeling like you're in control, I've got a starter kit to help you get your life together. The first link in my description. Click that and your life will never be the same. You don't need it, but it's there in case you want it. Regardless, practice discipline every single day with the small, and your life will change. I promise you. I'll see you for the next video.